what I'm going to show you today was some of the funniest pony infighting I have ever seen. Well, it starts off funny, then it gets very, 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 very depressing when those PlayStation fanboys beg another PlayStation gamer to ditch PC gaming. They practically get on their knees and beg. The salt is overflowing with these guys. It's absolutely insane. So the video in question comes from the channel King Thrash Gaming, you know, the lowest income gamer on the block. I mean, I'll give him this. The guy has balls, you know, he doesn't care how bad he looks in a lot of these videos. But then again, that's the problem with humanity, isn't it? Stupid people have all the confidence in the world, and intelligent people have all the doubt in the world. Luckily for us, confidence is not how debates are won, so King Thrash looked like an utter buffoon, but what really disappointed me was a dear friend of the channel, Blaze4K, the man I got to saw his PS4 in half over Spider-Man coming to PC. It's all entertainment, it's all fun until he decided to tag team with King Thrash to try and take out BitCloud, all because BitCloud has criticisms of the PlayStation brand. And if you don't know who BitCloud Gaming is, well, he's predominantly a PlayStation gamer, but that's not enough for this cult. You gotta be all in. So the quote-unquote discussion started between Blaze and BitCloud, where Blaze was trying his absolute hardest to gaslight BitCloud into accepting that the PS5 generation is just as good as the PS4 generation, and everybody's exaggerating and making up. The PS4 library wasn't as strong, and the best part about all of that was how wrong both men were on the dates of the games they were talking about.
BitCloud, now really think about what I'm, like I said, this ain't a trap, you my guy. Think about what I'm telling you, bro. Stop with this narrative, bro.
Sounds like a lot of copium.
For you.
That sounds like a lot of copium. Hold on. Sounds like a lot of copium.
Chat, I'm trying to tell you, like, you guys weren't playing in the PS4 era, bro.
Copium in the chat. What y'all feel like? Maybe let's ask the chat. How y'all feeling? PS4 gen in terms of the games versus this. What we got now? I'm curious.
Listen, everybody thinks the PS4 was this. Listen, it was excellent, but it wasn't this big juggernaut pushing out first-party games left and right every month. It wasn't.
I mean, shit.
Especially not in the beginning. Especially not in the beginning.
The beginning was
but that's what
we had indies.
Right, and BitCloud. But that's all I'm comparing is 4 years now until 4 years then.
It didn't take 4 years though for PS4 to take off your games. It took like what, a year and some change for games to really start dropping on PS4. Because remember, it was the indie station. You remember that the first main game on PlayStation 4 was WrestleGun. That was the main game people was playing on there in terms of indies. That was about it. And then you started getting into the better releases. But those didn't come until like a year, maybe close to 2. Because remember, we had the, about 1 or 2 years later. Because we had Order 1886 and all that stuff that was shown the year prior with the teaser. We didn't get to see the gameplay.
When did Order come out, chat?
I want to say the Order came out 2 years after release.
Hell no.
I feel like it did.
Hell no. Hell.
Because remember, it wasn't their day one. It was supposed to be a tech demo, but I don't think it was their day one. It feels like it was 2 years after PS4's release. It wasn't their day one.
See, what Vex said in the chat, Bloodborne, Infamous 2, Infamous, what is it called? Second Son.
And First Light.
Are only the notable first-party games till 2017.
Am I a joke to you?
Think about that, BitCloud. So that's 4 or 5 years with 2 first-party games.
You know what's funny? We're into this shit and we're asking for those over what we're getting. Because all we got
I'll take them.
Amazing. How in the world can you devote yourself to PlayStation so much, yet not remember when things released or how much better the PS4 catalog was, Blaze? Bloodborne, Infamous Second Son, Uncharted 4, The Last Guardian, Persona, God of War, Horizon, Death Stranding. Right now, what makes up the majority of the PS5 library is remasters and remakes, which Ryan here argues and Blaze just outright denies. So realizing he was backed into a corner and he couldn't outmaneuver the facts, Blaze brings in an intellectual powerhouse.
All right, now that we got a professional in here, a professional pony, Big Cloud.
Why not?
I'm sure he'll do his due diligence to tell you.
Oh Lord.
To tell you the truth, Big Cloud. You gotta hear the truth, Big Cloud. And listen, I'm just trying to, you know.
I have an army.
We have
Look, all I'm saying is you wrong, Bit. I don't know why the Western journalists are saying this shit and got people saying it. It's just totally not true. It's clear it's not true, bro. The first 4 years, we got Horizon, God of War, and Gran Turismo in 1 year, right?
1 year, that's true.
Those are three massive, I mean, if not the most massive games, right?
Now, I am stumped as to why not a single one of those people in that room had to remind King Thrash those are PS4 games. See, BitCloud is arguing about the PS5 library, PS5 only titles. So when you list off God of War, when you list off Horizon, when you list off Gran Turismo, those were all PS4 games enhanced on PS5. Now all of a sudden that mighty PS5 catalog is starting to look real slim, isn't it?
Like, bro, like if you look at PS4, we got what? We got The Order 1886, we got Killzone, we got Knack. You know what I'm saying? And then it was a pause.
Again, but King, those games you're listing off are end-of-life PS4 titles. The PS5 does not get credit for those games. Those are not PS5-only titles. You can only fit the amount of PS5-only titles out there on one hand right now. Why nobody else thought about what I'm saying right now is quite baffling. King Thrash is giving the PS5 credit for the PS4's library.
They low-key been killing it. Nigga, they had Stray at launch. You know what I'm saying?
No, Stray was not exclusive at launch. Stray launched on PC as well. Why is nobody here saying anything? Why are we counting that one? Not only that, but it's on Xbox now. This was not only for PS5.
That was a game that was up there for Game of the Year. Whether you like it or not, you know, it was up there for Game of the Year.
Wait, what was Stray? Why am I forgetting Stray? Oh, the cat.
No, cat game. Yeah,
okay.
Like this is things as unique as that they signed. Like,
are we really going to gas up the 4-hour-long puzzle game? Are you out of your mind? It was not deserving of Game of the Year, okay? It was a fucking cat game. And most importantly, it was not a PlayStation exclusive. Why is the PS5 getting credit for that? Doesn't that right there just tell you how shit the PS5 library is at the moment? Like, the denial is insane. These guys went from boasting about Persona 5 to boasting about a 4-hour cat game. A stark contrast. The greatness of the PlayStation brand has been so far removed that they are now bringing up Stray.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't understand why people are saying that PlayStation isn't doing anything. We got Astrobot getting ready to come out.
Woo! Astrobot! Yeah! Lighting the world on fire with that one. Whoa! Yeah! Astrobot, yeah! For fuck's sake. Where has my Sony gone?
Anyway, take all of those away and I still named more games. You know what I'm saying? I still named more games than what PlayStation did. Why are we pretending that The Last of Us didn't get fucking remastered like 8 months after it came out on the PS3 or for the PS4?
That's why I called it a PS3 game. That's why I said that.
Right.
I wasn't trying to be disrespectful. I love The Last of Us, bro. I'm just saying that.
Exactly.
And we're about
to same thing.
Then by that logic, the majority of games King Thrash brought up were PS4 titles, Blaze, no? Odd how you don't speak up there. Odd how you won't call those PS4 titles. But you will call The Last of Us a PS3 title, which is accurate.
No, but Big Cloud, once these developers are, what's gonna? Okay, but hold on, what's gonna happen when Naughty Dog and all the Blue Point and all these fucking developers are ready to drop the games? Then what? Then what the fuck are people gonna say?
Well, hold your brain cells there for a second, Blaze. We're talking about the now, not about the what if in the future. What then? The discussion involves the state of PlayStation at the moment. Because Blaze knows Sony is not lighting the world on fire with their releases. So of course he has to tell BitCloud, but what are you gonna say in the future when they drop all the bangers? What are you gonna say then? Well, he'll probably say congrats, Sony, because he likes PlayStation games. But we're not there. We're here. Stop trying to help King Thrash.
quote-unquote showcase we were supposed to get. We didn't even get a showcase. We got a fucking state of play.
You're right.
Shit on
You're right.
No, you're right. Yeah. No one's denying that.
But how many games has Sony said they're about to that is in a pipeline to be released? How many? Do you know?
None.
None. So Death Stranding 2 is nothing.
Didn't they say they had no release?
The hell? I mean, what Big Cloud said was absolutely right. None. There is no roadmap from Sony at the moment. I mean, we have a roadmap for Insomniac, but that's not because Sony handed that out. That's because that was leaked. Other than that, no, Sony has not given you a roadmap. I mean, we know what Microsoft is releasing, but when it comes to Sony, silence. No super secret showcase to be seen anywhere. Like, I don't know why King Thrash asked that question when he himself can't answer it.
So that's why they got Concord coming out. Did you forget that?
Please don't remind us Concord exists. Why? Why did you do that? Why did you remind me that shit is sitting in my library? You piece of shit.
We can't listen. I don't know about Concord either, but we can't. Okay, but Big Cloud, we can't judge it until it comes out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not putting it on a pedestal, nor am I judging. I'm just saying I'm putting Concord right.
Well, hello. I am Fratanga from the future, and I am here to inform you Concord was absolute trash. Congratulations for remaining skeptical. I'm sure that was very rewarding.
Helldivers. Nobody
was gassing that, Big Cloud. They weren't gassing it.
And guess who supported that? The PC community. The main people that was the PC community.
Oh, yeah, okay, cool. Thank you, PC community, for helping Sony do some things. I guess I don't know why.
And here's my favorite part. Woohoo! King Thrash gets ultra offended at PC gamers. Now, here's the thing. When it comes to PC gaming, King Thrash loses his mind. He fiends out. He cannot stand the existence of PC gamers because they stand in the way between him and his precious bragging rights of his plastic box. He's made a great enemy out of him. I mean, King Thrash has openly encouraged PlayStation gamers to beat up and mug PC gamers on the streets. So he takes it real personal when you remind him Helldiver's success was basically nearly entirely built off PC users. And now the game is dying and it's completely Sony's fault. But when the game was alive and thriving, it was his worst enemies that were ensuring it was succeeding. Things are about to get spicy.
Why we gotta say the PC community, like the personal computer community?
It's 60.
Good job.
40 PC.
More people bought it on PlayStation.
No, they did not. They did on.
Let me tell you why you're wrong. Hold on.
That is not. I'm not wrong. But go ahead.
Okay, well, if you let me tell you, you understand what numbers you're talking about. It's so 60-40 PC versus PlayStation, right?
Yes, 60% of the users are PC users.
Okay.
On, let me finish. That's the numbers that they're talking about were digital only numbers. When you put in the physical, there is no digital for PC. Right? So
physical. There's no physical, yeah.
100% of the physical sales went to PlayStation. That's why Sony said
there were more
PlayStation players more players than PC.
Right. That is the silliest cope I've ever heard. There were more.
No, it's not cope. It's fraud, though, bro. It's not.
That is absolutely cope. What in the hell do physical sales have to do with anything? I guarantee you the majority of sales for this game were all digital. Even then, that doesn't change anything about the player count. It's still counted into the player count, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it is. On the PC, there's about, 500,000 concurrent players playing for over 2 months? It wasn't even close to that on PlayStation. I cannot believe this is the man Blaze decided to bring onto the cast to destroy BitCloud.
PC fans, if you want to be a PC fan, be a PC fan. Look at what's happening to PC. Look what's going on with PC. Why don't you care? Why do you care more about consoles than PC if you're a PC fan? In reality, you still a PlayStation guy. Come back home, Big Cloud.
Come back home, Big Cloud. Come back home, bro. Enough of this shit, Big Cloud. Who you trying to bullshit out here, Big Cloud? You know where you at. Where you playing Elden Ring DLC, Big?
It'd be funny if it weren't so pathetic. No, what the heck? I'll laugh anyway.
Please, Bit. Be a blind fanboy like us. We used to know you so well. How could you do this to us? Oh my God. I think I might have to leave Blaze's Discord server after this. He's got chronic PlayStation elitism. These guys don't want BitCloud playing on PC or saying he likes PC gaming. Then King Thrash followed it up by asking him if he's such a PC fan, why doesn't he watch the PC game show? Well, newsflash, PC gamers don't even like the PC gaming show. And it's not because of the games, it's because, well, that showcase is always trash. Right now, the biggest games this generation have been PC-centric titles. Baldur's Gate 3, Pal World, hell, even Helldivers was originally PC-centric. And speaking of Elden Ring, like Blaze brought up right there, it was played the most on PC. These guys are scared shitless because PC gaming has grown so popular that the need for console gaming is diminishing. They know their time is running out. They know their old console war ways are going the way of the dodo. Soon, all those neon PlayStation signs that Blaze put in his room are going to be the logos that represent a little streaming stick and not a console brand anymore. And they blame it entirely on PC. That's why we're so despised. That's why they are desperate to get their PlayStation brethren to stay. I mean, at what point do you have to beg PlayStation users to stay? How bad is it over there on PlayStation 5 exactly? It must be a nightmare. I have never seen this before in my life. Big Cloud, you know what? You make your way over to PC. I mean, you're not going to need a PS5 when that entire PlayStation UI is integrated. The moment that happens, a lot of PlayStation users are probably gonna start ditching. And there's nothing that Blaze and King Thrash can do about it, no matter how many shitty ass arguments and podcasts they have. Oh boy, that was pure copium. Some of the best salt I've seen this year. Like, comment, share, subscribe if you so choose to. That being said, see you guys in the next one.
Free Congo sucks ass.